Welcome to Canada! Welcome guys to Canada, a land known for its diverse and vibrant culture. If you are a new immigrant to this beautiful country, I understand that adapting to a new environment can be challenging and exciting. That's why I've come to introduce you to the customs, norms, and etiquettes of this beautiful country. By learning these important customs and norms, is to make settling in and integrating into the society much easier for you. So let's dive into the video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Damisho. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate you. On this channel, I create content about lifestyle vlogs and everything in between, living in Canada as a new immigrant just like you. Yes, we are all new immigrants until we collect our passports, right? So thank you for stopping by. If you are returning, you guys are amazing. Thank you for constantly coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares. Thank you for all of you that send me message on Instagram. I really appreciate it. See, leaving YouTube to coming to Instagram, it makes me feel like you guys are my personal friends. All of you that have messaged me, I feel a connection with you. Thank you so much, so much. I really appreciate you connecting with me on Instagram. So let's dive into Canada. Is a multicultural society with people from all over the world calling this beautiful country home. Canadians embrace diversity and value cultural traditions a lot. However, there are a lot of norms and traditions and customs and everything that I would discuss with you today that will make you feel more homely, right? The first custom or tradition I'll point out today is the Canadian family gathering. You see, family is such an essential part of the Canadian community. It's such an important part of the culture that we have here. Canadians often prioritize spending quality times with friends and family, whether it's birthdays, celebration, long holidays, whatever it is, even eating a meal together. Family values are deeply rooted in the Canadian society, so do not hesitate to participate in these gatherings and share your own traditions. In Canada, because it's a multicultural society, don't be afraid, don't feel like you're out of your place to share your culture, because everybody embraces their culture here, including within their niche. So explore, let your family be an essential part of your life in this country, because that's what the society, that's what the culture promotes. Another point is Canadians enjoying the outdoor. Canadians like being outside when the weather is good. Let me talk about the weather a bit, but let me talk about being outside. Outdoor activities. Canadians have a deep appreciation for nature. They have amazing value for being outdoors, from hiking. That's where you see, especially like in this Alberta, people go hiking a lot, as in it's part of the culture. Like, oh, you're going hiking, you're going on walks, long walks, all those things. And then the mountain is here, so they go to the mountains. I mean, although people go to the mountains when it's cold, but it's more of a thing during like the spring and then the summer. Outdoor activity is such a big part of the Canadian culture. We take advantages of the landscape. Canada is beautiful. Alberta is beautiful. Calgary is phenomenal. If you are not in Calgary, sorry. And they just like to embrace any little thing. Like when it's time for summer, you see they're already making arrangements to beautify like their environment, to grow the greens and all that. It's such a beautiful season. I mean, they appreciate nature. Canadians like greens, especially when it's time for the greens. They are out there to make the green. Like some days ago, I was passing through Home Depot and there were loads of people. Loads of people. And I was like, why are there so many people in Home Depot? I'm like, and then I realized that, oh, summer is here. People need to take care of their grass, grow their flowers and all those things, do summer activities, build summer projects, you know, a lot of things. So when it's time, they like nature. Canadians love nature. Now let's talk about the weathers and the seasons in Canada. Canada expresses diverse weather conditions and in very 4 distinct seasons. Prepare for the cold season by dressing warm, because Canada can be very, 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 very cold. Well, all of that depends on where you reside in the country, but Canada can be cold, but it's not unbearable. That's one thing you should keep in mind. It can be cold, yes. It can be hot when it's time to be hot. I mean, these weathers are very distinct, and summers can be very warm too, and hot, not even warm, very hot. So enjoy outdoor activities. So it's in the summer you'll see a lot of people outside. They want to take in all the heat and the sun and everything before the cold weather comes next. So they love being outside. It's part of like enjoying their greens and their environment. Another thing I would discuss about customs in Canada is Canadians appreciate personal space, and they tend to maintain an arm length of distance between the next person during conversations. I mean, and we know what COVID brought to us, so it even made it more distinct in the culture. It's customary to shake hands in Canada when meeting people, but be aware of personal boundaries and avoid excessive physical contact unless you are invited. Do not pass your boundary. Yes, we are very friendly people. We are accommodating, but when it comes to keeping arm's length of distance during conversation, it's just like respect this 5 inches or this 2 inches. Just respect it. As in, you can't stand physically in somebody's face talking, because they just want to have that few inches to themselves. Yeah, that's what Canadians. What I would like to discuss is Canadian food. Canada does not have variety of food, right? It's just one meal that I know that is a Canadian meal, and that's called poutine. Poutine is made from French fries, cheese, gravy. They'll mix everything together. I've never had it before, but that's like the main popular dish in Canada. But the interesting part is, because Canada is a multicultural society, there are loads of different foods and cuisines around the world. I understand that there's a marketplace in the south of Calgary that has different stores selling different meals from all around the world. So like maybe like 30, I don't know, I've never been there, but like maybe like 30, 40, 50 stores from different countries. I would like to go there to see if they have any Nigerian meal. And because I'm not so much of a food tasting, or I don't try new food, so I may not be able to try all of the cuisines, but I like to go there and I'll bring you guys along. So basically, Canada, in terms of Canadian cuisine, we are more of like all around the world. There's only one food we have that I know of. Yeah, so that's it. Canada doesn't have like specific cuisine like that apart from poutine. I will definitely talk about this, and I know you have been expecting me to talk about it, that Canadians are nice. Canadians are very nice. Canadians are very polite, and they have very courteous behavior. Sorry, thank you, excuse me. They are very common. They are common phrases you would hear a lot in gatherings outside. Those are things that are being said regularly. There is nowhere you get to that you will not hear thank you, sorry. It's a thing. And this sorry, thank you, and all these beautiful things Canadians say is just a way of showing consideration and respect to each other. So as you're new in Canada, you would hear this so very often, and don't let it put you off. It's just our culture, and it's a thing that I would encourage you to get used to and start using in the environment so that you can become a Canadian. When it comes to sports, Canada is known for hockey game. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not even a fan of any sports, but Canadians are known for hockey, and very passionate about ice hockey. Oh my goodness. Canadians are so passionate about ice hockey, and this game brings a lot of people together. Like, when you see an hockey game being played, you will see love in that community, in that environment. You will see laughter, you see happiness. Canadians love ice hockey. Attending an ice hockey game is a way to embrace the culture, meet people, familiarize yourself with the environment, and become a Canadian. One thing with the Canadian culture is punctuality. Oh my goodness. Canadians value punctuality. They expect others to be on time for appointments, for programs, whatever it is. You have to be on time to be a true Canadian. You have to be punctual. No African timing in this place. I mean, if you have an appointment for 10 and 10:02, you've not gotten there. I know it's not all organization that does it, but they will start calling you. Oh, you have an appointment for 10. I'm like, oh, you're not me. I'm on my way. I'm 2 minutes away. I mean, the way they value punctuality, I actually even understand the place of punctuality in this society, because being punctual shows that you have respect for other people's time. And in Canada, if you are running late for an appointment or for a scheduled meeting, you should let the person or the people know that you'll be running late. It's just a cautious thing to do. It's just a respectable thing to do. Canadians engaging in community service. Canadians take pride in giving back to the society. Volunteering is an essential part of the culture in this country. There are numerous organizations and initiatives you can contribute your time and your service to, and your skill a positive impact in that organization. Getting involved in community service not only helps others, but it also fosters a sense of belonging to the community. So volunteer your time. And I mean, in organizations, you have volunteer days. You can take days off to say, oh, I want to volunteer to this society, I want to do this. I mean, it's such a big deal that even organizations are imbibing it. There are a lot of organizations that do activities weekly, monthly, and they expect people to volunteer. And that is such a great way to broaden your horizon in this country, because I mean, you would get exposed to volunteering for organizations you would not think you have interest in, or a community or an organization that you might not have seen value in before. But coming here, you are exposed to helping others and giving back to the society. There are a lot of social services available for new immigrants to support you in your settlement process in this country, and in terms of healthcare. So get plugged in if you're a new immigrant. There are loads of organizations and initiatives available to support you to settle into your new home. And in terms of healthcare, Canada's healthcare is fully funded by the government. Maybe not fully, but like 80% funded by the government, which is such an amazing exposure to where we are coming from as new immigrants. Maybe not all, but most generally where we are coming from as new immigrants, settling in here with a system that supports your healthcare, that provides healthcare to you, is such an amazing opportunity to be in. Congratulations on embarking on this new chapter in Canada. By understanding and embracing this culture, customs, and norms, you'll be well on your way to building a fulfilling life here in Canada. Can you tell the word Canada excites me? Remember that Canada is a land of opportunity, acceptance, and diversity. I hope that this video has provided you with valuable insights to make your transition smoother. Best of luck and welcome to Canada. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.